Hundreds of firefighters on scene to battle the retreat fire, some working 16-hour days. That's coming up.
Plus, scam alert, what the city of Pasco is warning residents to consider before giving out any information. Also tonight.
I'm Riley Fitzgerald. In Kennewick, the World Tournament for Horseshoe Pitchers happening this week at the Toyota Center. Hear from the champs and even see me throw a pitch. All the details are coming up.
And let's take a live look outside. A little bit of rain, a little bit of cloud cover. Tiffany Savona in for Stacy. She's tracking another warm-up. Her full forecast is coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Hi everybody, good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed. Well, first up tonight, the retreat fire 14 miles southwest of Natchez has burned over 24,000 acres. It's prompted evacuation notices for nearby residents and is just 4% contained. First at 6, Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell spoke with fire officials for the latest on firefighting efforts and tagged along with emergency officials for an exclusive look at the damage.
More than 400 firefighters are currently battling the retreat fire, many of them working 16-hour days. Fighting on the front lines, some overnight. A caterer for hot breakfasts and dinners, plus snacks and bagged lunches to go. But all coming back to camp for 8 hours to sleep.
So it's basically work, eat, sleep, and then repeat. We do have shower facilities on site here at the camp as well, so that they can catch a shower in the evening or the early morning. Winds have fanned the flames, driving the fire east toward neighboring communities. The outer edge of the communities, it's about maybe a mile and a half from the closest community of Titan. 3.5 to 4 miles from Cowiche. Firefighters working to establish a fire line to prevent the fire from getting any closer. At this point, the fire getting established up in the timber areas where it's tougher to work and extinguish is kind of the challenge, as opposed to the open grassy fuel component areas. Leaving behind tens of thousands of acres of damaged forest land. The fire no longer burning primarily along Highway 12, but the roadway still closed due to the danger of burned trees and boulders falling into the roadway, going all the way up toward Rimrock Retreat, where the fire started last week, and where Yakima Valley emergency management officials say it destroyed at least 2 homes. The National Interagency Coordination Center reporting firefighting costs already up to $2 million. The cause is still under investigation, and we don't have an update on that. That's still being investigated by law enforcement. In the meantime, authorities asking the public to be careful, not to start another fire that could pull crucial resources away from this area and cause even more damage.
Reporting in Natchez, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Emily, we appreciate that. Thank you. Yakima Valley Emergency Management has launched a brand new tool in order to make it easier for people to tell if their home is under an evacuation notice. On the Yakima Valley Emergency website, there is now an interactive map that allows residents to put in their address to check and see if they are under an evacuation notice. Areas in yellow are under level 2, get set, which means basically be prepared to evacuate. But areas that are in the red zone mean it is a level 3, go now evacuation notice.
And then we have green, which is for level 1, there's a fire in the area. And if your house in the area has no color, it means you're not in any evacuation zones at that time.
Emergency officials are also urging people to sign up for Alert Yakima, which can give you real-time updates when evacuation notices change for your area. Well, the Black Canyon fire still burning in Kittitas and Yakima counties. It is now, though, almost 90% contained, so that's the good news. It's at 89%. The fire has burned more than 9,000 acres. All evacuation levels have been dropped with this fire, and that's according to the Yakima Valley Emergency Management Team. Now to the Battle Mountain Complex fire. There are level 1, 2, and 3 evacuation orders. These evacuations include parts of Umatilla County and Morrow County. So far, the Monkey Creek fire, which is a part of the Battle Mountain Complex fire, has burned nearly 167,000 acres. The Monkey Creek fire is just 8% contained at this time and has been burning since July the 18th. The Big Horn fire in Klickitat County has burned more than 50,000 acres. At last check, it's at 68% containment. At this time, level 1 get-ready evacuations are in place, and there are several road closures associated with this fire. This fire has been burning since July 22nd, and crews will continue to mop up the hot spots. A pilot who disappeared while fighting the Falls Fire in Grant County, Oregon has been identified. The Grant County Sheriff's Office says 74-year-old James Maxwell was helping fight the Falls Fire from his plane when he disappeared. The plane wreckage and the body of Maxwell was found several hours later. What happened is under investigation. Authorities say Maxwell was an experienced pilot who had been flying for, get this, 54 years. All right, so now the question is, will the weather this week cooperate for firefighters? Meteorologist Tiffany Savona in for Stacy now, and she has a first look at our conditions.
Good evening, Austin. And the wet weather hopefully giving firefighters a little bit of a breather today. The winds have been up, though, but the rain still coming down in many locations. It is light rain. It's not adding up to much, but we'll take whatever we can get, especially this time of the year. And thankfully, no lightning strikes as of right now, and the chance of that happening is going to be pretty low. So if you have any evening plans, you may want to take that umbrella with you. Right now in Yakima, it is cloudy. It's 74 degrees, but you can actually see out of this camera, whereas last week you could barely see because of the smoke and the haze. So the rain actually helping to improve the air quality, and we're in pretty good shape all across the region, even in the Yakima Valley. Temperatures have come down thanks to that rain. We're down to 82 in the Tri-Cities, 74 in Walla Wallace, 81 in Prosser, and 74 in Yakima. It actually feels pretty nice out there, despite a couple of passing showers here and there. That'll be the possibility through the rest of the evening hours, then overnight as well, as temperatures fall into the upper 60s just before midnight. We'll let you know how much rain places have seen and when those triple digits return to the 7-day forecast. That's all coming up in a bit. Austin, back to you.
Tiffany, thank you. The city of Pasco is getting reports of scammers posing as the city, claiming your utility bill is past due. New tonight, Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma reports on what victims should look out for.
John Funfar is the digital media administrator for the city of Pasco. He says as soon as the city got reports of these scam calls, they went to their social accounts to help spread the word to alert the citizens of Pasco. Funfar says there are some red flags when it comes to these calls.
If they're demanding or asking for payment over the phone, that's the big telltale sign.
Funfar says if you're getting calls after business hours, it's likely a scammer looking for your money.
And they're saying that their customers are past due and they need to pay over the phone, which we don't do that. We don't ask for people, we don't call people out asking for payment over the phone like that.
Funfar says although this is the first time he's had to alert people about these spam calls this year, it isn't the first time it's happened. He says while the city will never call you requesting a payment over the phone, there is an option for you to pay over the phone.
But when you pay over the phone, you call a toll-free number and make your payment that way. Of course, you can come into City Hall, make your payment, and then we do have online options as well.
Funfar says if you feel you have been a victim of these scam calls, to reach out to the city of Pasco for help. Reporting in Pasco, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
Monique, thank you. To learn more about scammers and how they work to steal from you, go to our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Well, the National Horseshoe Pitchers Association World Tournament kicked off today at the Toyota Center in Kennewick. This is the first time the Horseshoe World Tournament has taken place in the Tri-Cities, and it lasts all week. Apple Valley News Now's Riley Fitzgerald says there's some top-tier competition happening at the Toyota Center.
Action underway at the Toyota Center all this week for the National Horseshoe Pitchers Association World Tournament. And if you've never seen anything like it, now may be the time.
Kind of the casual player who's not been around horseshoe a whole lot will maybe be surprised at how good some of the players are. Because it's a tough sport. You know, they're surprised anytime you make a ringer, you're surprised. So to see people averaging 70 and 80% ringers, it's kind of eye-opening.
We're just a horseshoe family. When you come back,
it's like
world,
family.
it's
You get to see all your friends, and it's just a fun time.
Those are the Tennessee twins, Maxine and Marlene, with a few first and second place world titles under their belts. And this is 27-time world champ Alan Francis, a big deal in the horseshoe pitching world, though he's humble about it.
Pitching horseshoe in general is fairly simple, and you would think there would not be a lot of different ways to do it. But if you sit and watch the competition, you won't see one person do it exactly the same as another.
I mean, some have low back swings, some have real high back swings, and they hold the shoe all different. I mean, they're all going for one thing, the stake, but
the intensity of it. I mean,
just great.
The focus. They're focused and they're having fun.
And while the practicing was underway, who was I not to participate? Here's my blooper reel / training arc.
Oh. Ah.
Fluid motion, just like it's a bowling ball. Up here, then the rest is going downhill right to the center. Oh. Ringer.
Thank you to Dan for showing me the ropes. Reporting in Kennewick for Apple Valley News Now, I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
You know what? I guarantee you she did better than me if I would even try it. So Riley, thank you for that. Appreciate it. The World Tournament is open to the public all week long. Qualifiers and practices are happening now until Wednesday. The finals take place Thursday through Saturday. All right, still ahead here on your news at 6, Washington State Patrol releasing their DUI stats from Water Follies weekend. We've got that. Also ahead, listen to this, a new political party has been created in Washington State, and the one who started it will give you a hint. He used to play in Nirvana. And Tiffany has a look at your updated forecast. Look at that, seeing a little bit of shower activity. She'll tell you more about it when we come on back.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Drive into summer with a new Honda Accord Hybrid, CR-V Hybrid, or the all-new Civic Hybrid. Take a vacation, staycation, or just a weekend drive with the windows down. Whatever you do, make it epic with Honda. The 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Overall EV and Hybrid brand. So act now. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into the Honda Summer Event.
I learned the value of hard work right here in these fields as my immigrant parents pick crops. I graduated from Yakima Valley College and Gonzaga, worked for Congress and the state legislature. Now I'm running for state senate because we need someone who will fight for Central Washington. We're losing good paying jobs and warehouses are closing. I'm Maria Beltran, and I ask for your vote because our best days are ahead of us.
Paid for by friends Maria Beltran. Board-certified pediatrician Dr. David Carl cares for newborns through age 18 and is now accepting new patients at Prosser Memorial Health's Benton City Clinic. His services include well child exams, cold and flu, sports physicals, immunizations, and more. To schedule an appointment with Dr. Carl for your child, call the Benton City Clinic at 509-588-4075 or learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
I have worked with Senator Curtis King for the past 2 years, and I know how much he cares about the constituents in his district. He is well respected by both parties. He is results-oriented, and he works very hard for the district.
We got to elect Curtis King. He has a proven record. We're very lucky to have him as a representative in the Senate.
There is no better candidate for the job than Senator Curtis King.
I'm Senator Curtis King, and I'd appreciate your support. Thank you.
Stop thinking, let things happen, and be the ball. Better yet, see the ball with K2 Vision RLE. K2 Vision RLE. No readers, glasses, contacts, or cataracts.
Chill or grill on a new deck from Par this season. Get a free Makita Bluetooth radio or portable pellet grill with a qualifying Par deck package purchase of wood, TimberTech, or Trex. Visit par.com for details. Par, go where the builders go.
What are you gonna build?
I'm Jared Sessler, a Navy veteran, job creator, candidate for Congress, and I approve this message. It was a great honor to receive President Trump's endorsement, and unlike my opponent Dan Newhouse, who joined Democrats to impeach President Trump, I'll be a strong ally for the MAGA agenda. But an even greater honor would be to earn your support. I took an oath to this country when I began my military service, and I kept it. And I'm asking for your vote so I can take that oath once more and serve in Congress as the conservative we deserve.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Apple Valley News Now at 6 continues now. In politics, the countdown is on with the presidential election now less than 100 days away, following a historic political shakeup with a new name at the top of the ticket. Democrats are hoping to maintain momentum, but will it work? Washington, D.C. correspondent Julia Brenbrook has the latest.
Over the weekend, the Harris campaign announced that it had brought in $200 million since President Joe Biden dropped out of the race. Of that amount, they say 66% came from first-time donors. They're also highlighting organizing efforts with 170,000 new volunteers. Former President Donald Trump is reacting to the Harris campaign's momentum with a series of personal attacks.
If a crazy liberal like Kamala Harris gets in, the American dream is dead.
Referring to her as evil and mocking her laugh at a campaign rally over the weekend.
And now that she's in this position, they're trying to make her into a, let's say, Margaret Thatcher. I don't think so. It's not going to happen. Margaret Thatcher didn't laugh like that, did she?
Harris is pushing back, calling Trump's comments wild lies and just plain weird.
Some of what he and his running mate are saying, well, it's just plain weird. I mean, that's the box you put that in, right?
She's not the only Democrat using that word to describe Trump. Several allies and potential VP picks are now using it when talking about the top of the GOP ticket.
These guys are just weird. That's where they are.
It's the weirdest thing. He'll go and like literally hug an American flag. Now, I love the flag, but I mean, it's like weird what he does, right?
The voting process to officially name Harris as the Democratic Party's nominee is expected to begin this week. Voting will be conducted by electronic ballots sent to convention delegates. Party officials have said their goal is to nominate the presidential and vice presidential candidates no later than August 7th. Reporting at the White House, I'm Julia Benbrook.
Closer to home and new at 6, the Cascade Party of Washington is a brand new minor political party in the United States. Former Nirvana bassist Chris Novoselic founded the Centrist Party in 2024. The party hopes to gather 1,000 signatures in order to qualify as a political party in Washington. However, it hopes to not appear on the ballot in the 2024 presidential election. In order to garner support, it will collect signatures during Nirvana's concerts. We'll keep you posted.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
The rain has been coming down over the past few hours. Unfortunately, it hasn't added up to much, and this is what we thought would happen. Yakima only picking up 0.03 of an inch of rain, but we'll take it. Anything is better than nothing. Pendleton, 0.01 of an inch, and Tri-Cities, Walla Walla, Hermiston, we didn't even get any measurable rain today yet. There's still some time. Just a trace reported in all of those three cities, and we haven't seen measurable rain for many of these cities until you have to go back to June, early June for the Tri-Cities. So it has been about a month and a half, almost 2 months since we have seen rain falling from the sky and reaching the ground. And we are seeing that right now. The rain is scattered and it is very light out there. So if you are heading out, keep in mind some of the roads may be a little bit damp. We have rain falling right now in Benton City. This will be headed toward the Tri-Cities, and more rain will probably be pushing into Prosser as it continues to work its way from west to east, just south of Yakima, and more rain will probably push into Hanford as well. Pendleton, all the shower activity is across the southern portions of the county where the wildfires are burning, so this is good news, even though it's not a lot of rain. Like I said before, any rain is good rain, especially when the fires are burning, and these showers will continue to work their way off to the north and east. Luckily, no lightning strikes. We'll be monitoring that very closely. Of course, we don't want that. We don't want any additional fires starting, but the chances are going to be pretty low. Taking a live look out of our Yakima sky cam, you can actually see out of the camera today. That is a huge improvement since last week when you could barely see out of the camera because of the smoke from the wildfires and the haze that settled very close to the ground, resulting in poor air quality. Well, today, air quality not an issue. We're either in the green or the yellow, rather, no orange, or the yellow, and that's a moderate range for air quality, and that means you're doing just fine as well. You just don't want to be in that code orange or the code red or even code purple for that matter. Air quality alerts in effect for Yakima County and the rest of the Yakima Valley until further notice, because tomorrow we'll likely see that smoke and haze build up once again from the fires burning in Yakima County. Temperatures have cooled off due to the rains, but actually feels pretty nice out there. It's 82 in Tri-Cities, 80 in Hermiston, 74 in Walla Walla, 81 in Toppenish, 74 degrees in Yakima, so cooler than where we were than 24 hours ago when we were in the lower 90s this past weekend. Winds have been breezy and they're going to stay up tonight. Look at these sustained winds, anywhere between 10 and about 25 miles per hour. So it will stay breezy and there could be a few passing showers from time to time, but any rain on the extremely light side of the spectrum there. By tomorrow morning, temperatures will be starting off in the low and middle 60s. It will be a breezy start and breezy throughout the day tomorrow as well. Now tomorrow, notice how we have a lot of clouds out there, maybe a stray shower in Pendleton and Walla Walla in the morning, and then we start to see those clouds clear, giving way to more sunshine as that system pushes east tomorrow, giving way to highs in the 80s, mid to upper 80s, but hey, that's still below the average, which is in the middle 90s this time of year. 93 on Wednesday. You knew the cool down couldn't last for long. Triple digits returning as we start off the month of August, and we could be close to record highs in the Tri-Cities Friday, Saturday. Yakima 84, breezy tomorrow, hazy too from that wildfire smoke. 90 Wednesday, 98 Thursday, 100 on Friday. 85 tomorrow, Walla Walla. Slight chance for a shower in the morning, otherwise breezy at times. 90s Wednesday, triple digits returning Thursday. And in Hermiston, 86 and breezy tomorrow, 90s Wednesday, 100 on Thursday. Austin?
Thank you so much, Tiffany. We'll be right back. Stay with us. You're watching the news at 6.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything
from design and products to removal and installation. Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
I'm Jared Sessler, a Navy veteran, job creator, candidate for Congress, and I approve this message. It was a great honor to receive President Trump's endorsement, and unlike my opponent Dan Newhouse, who joined Democrats to impeach President Trump, I'll be a strong ally for the MAGA agenda. But an even greater honor would be to earn your support. I took an oath to this country when I began my military service, and I kept it. And I'm asking for your vote so I can take that oath once more in serving Congress as the conservative we deserve.
Goodwill provides opportunities for those that might have barriers to employment.
Those barriers could be disabilities all the way up to recently incarcerated, and our job is to find a way to give these folks the skills to find gainful employment in the community.
We provide such a wide variety of training. Our ECC organizations can get somebody a job.
The relationships that are built through those programs gives these organizations a long-time employee if they so wish.
Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
Tiffany Smiley is not who she says she is.
Tiffany Smiley started a PAC claiming to raise money to support conservative candidates, but contributions were funneled to pay off her own $1 million campaign debt.
Of the almost $800,000 she raised, only $24,800 went to candidates. Instead, Tiffany used the money on luxury travel and to try to pay off her massive debt.
Tiffany Smiley deceived her donors. Don't let her deceive you.
I'm Dan Newhouse, and I approve this message.
Choice Student Checking. Open yours today at any Yakima Federal Savings and Loan.
Well, it's almost election time.
Typical politicians trying to tell us they're conservative.
Yeah, well, that's not Congressman Newhouse. He worked with the liberals to try to remove Trump. And don't get me started on that Sessler.
He's not just a vegan.
Sessler wants a 30% tax on everything we buy.
Even my haircut.
Even my beer. He wants 30% if I want to buy new land.
So the choice is a never-Trumper or a vegan.
Tiffany Smiley.
Oh, Smiley's the one.
I really like her.
MWSA Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Should we take a look at? What do you think?
So here.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower remodel.
Well, take a look at this. You may be speed, but Pasco police say they don't want to pull you over like what happened to Mr. Lightning McQueen here. Police say that he was sober and volunteered to help get the message out about driving sober this past weekend for Water Follies. Police say thank you to Matt at Muscle Motors for bringing down Mr. McQueen, former 7-time Piston Cup champion, to assist them. All right, we have a lot more news ahead at 6:30, so stay with us. We'll be right back.
Jessica Jalol and Jules Sperling. Good Morning Northwest, weekdays on your side.
And now for something totally different. Hi, it's Carrie Isaacson, and I'm running for the Senate seat from the 16th District. I'm standing up for our way of life in this part of Southeast Washington, in our towns, suburbs, and farms. Ballots are due August 6th. You were sent one. Use it. Please vote for me. Visit my website at electcarrieIsaacson.com. Thanks.
Paid for by Elect Carrie Isaacson, Democrat.
Hi, I'm renovation expert Scott McGilvery. I know bath remodeling, and I've seen all the gimmicks. Buy now, half off, free installation. This is why I work with Bath Fitter. With 40 years of experience and 2 million installs, I trust their integrity. Bath Fitter gives you a fair price and sticks to it with a lifetime warranty. You don't need gimmicks, just a partner you can trust. Bath Fitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Phones were made to help us connect, yet somehow they've made us less connected. Which is ironic. Don't you think? We try to put our phones down, but we need to pick them up to see the menu. We can't watch something without also watching something else. Ironic. Ironic. But look, here's a phone company who wants you to use your phone less.
That's ironic.
Yeah, but in a good way. Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Traffic jam.
Ugh, and I'm already late.
Warning, your air conditioner unit needs service. Would you like me to call Bruce?
Yes, call Bruce.
Thanks to today's modern technology, it's never been easier to call Bruce Heating and Air. When your AC unit needs serviced, call Bruce.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get this party started. Just make sure you call the right Bruce.
Now through September 30th, receive rebates up to $1,850 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Take good care of you, Bruce Heating and Air.
It's a heavy metal blowout as Legends Casino Hotel welcomes the original headbangers, Quiet Riot, appearing at 8 p.m. on Friday, September 6th. This famous classic rock band from the 80s has rocked venues around the world and is now coming to Toppenish, Washington. Tickets start at just $20 and can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends gift shop. Don't miss Quiet Riot and come feel the noise live at Legends Casino Hotel. Friday, September 6th. Get your tickets now.
I learned the value of hard work right here in these fields as my immigrant parents pick crops. I graduated from Yakima Valley College and Gonzaga, worked for Congress and the state legislature. Now I'm running for state senate because we need someone who will fight for Central Washington. We're losing good paying jobs and warehouses are closing. I'm Maria Beltran, and I ask for your vote because our best days are ahead of us.
Paid for by friends Maria Beltran.
Meet Ann Carlson, a Stacey Lee fan.
Stacey is professional, and I like that. I'm in Hermiston. We don't have a local weather station. You know, your station and Stacey seem to cover our area.
First Alert Weather with Stacey Lee. Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Coming up tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest, the heat is coming back. We're expected to hit triple digits soon. Our chief meteorologist Josh Colbreth will break it down for you in that First Alert weather forecast. You can catch it right here Tuesday morning from 5 to 7.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Welcome back, and we start the area's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. Tiffany, we have some weather, some changes to talk about.
We do. We're tracking some rain on the radar. It's been a while, about a month and a half, 2 months, since we've been able to say that we've seen measurable rain in some of our bigger cities. So I'm excited for the rain. I know a lot of folks are probably happy about it. Firefighters are happy about it. Even though we're not accumulating much in the way of rainfall totals, at least we do have some rain falling from the sky this evening. And the rain has helped improve air quality, at least in the Yakima Valley, where those wildfires continue to burn. It's 74 degrees, so rain-cooled air also making it feel quite nice out there. The winds are up and temperatures are running anywhere from 6 to about 15 degrees cooler than where we were at this time yesterday, as temperatures are currently in the 70s and 80s. Isn't that nice? 82 in the Tri-Cities, 74 in Yakima, 80 in Hermiston, 74 in Walla Walla, and 71 in Pendleton. Tomorrow you can leave the rain gear at home. We're going to be dry. We'll have a lot of clouds in the morning, temperatures in the 60s, and then warming up into the upper 80s, mid to upper 80s, we'll call it, by the evening commute. So still several degrees below average for this time of year. But after tomorrow, temperatures are really going to start to skyrocket. We'll let you know when the triple digits return to the 7-day forecast. Coming up, Austin, back to you.
All right, Tiffany, and for Stacey, thank you so much. Well, Yakima Valley Emergency Management has launched a brand new tool in order to make it easier for people to tell if their home is under an evacuation notice. On the Yakima Valley Emergency website, there is now an interactive map that allows residents to put in their address to check and see if they are under an evacuation notice. Areas in yellow are under level 2, which means get set. It means to be basically prepared to evacuate. But areas that are in the red zone means it is a level 3 go now evacuation notice.
And then we have green, which is for level 1, there's a fire in the area. And if your house is in the area that has no color, it means you're not in any evacuation zones at that time.
Emergency officials are also urging people to sign up for Alert Yakima, which can give you real-time updates when evacuation notices change for your area. Well, in partnership with the Yakima County Fire Chiefs Association, the Yakima County Fire Marshal has issued new restrictions to the county-wide burn ban for unincorporated Yakima County. Effective immediately, all outdoor burning is banned. The additional restriction is in response to the active and destructive wildfires burning in Yakima County and the hazards posed by high temperatures and dry conditions. The fire danger forecast for Benton County residents is now listed as extreme. That will be until further notice. In a nutshell, it means no residential burning is permitted within the various city limits and the adjacent areas. Officials say if the map online states no restrictions, you must call the burn line prior to the burning of any pile. This is due to environmental conditions such as wind and inversions that will prohibit any burning. Learn more at applevalleynewsnow.com. Well, a tour boat in Seattle transformed into a rescue boat over the weekend when the captain spotted a paddleboarder struggling in the water. Connor Board explains how the crew stepped in to help.
We will begin boarding on the port side, which is the left side.
You never know what you might see on an Argosy cruise.
Seattle skyline, the piers along the waterfront.
Especially when you are the captain.
I think on 3 occasions, humpback whales.
On a private charter Wednesday, Captain John Darmody chose to take a different route than normal due to high winds and the wind direction.
Went out past Alki Point and down towards Lincoln Park, which we pretty much never do.
That's where he saw something much more alarming than the normal sightseeing views.
I had noticed a paddleboarder earlier in that area paddling, and then on our way back, like out of the corner of my eye, I noticed the paddleboard, but I didn't see anyone. And so that was when I got my binoculars.
He saw a man unsuccessfully trying to get on his paddleboard multiple times, even going underwater in the waves despite having a life jacket.
I got on the boat's PA system to announce to the crew that we were going to assist a person in distress.
He turned the boat around, and that's when the rescue started.
Hold on tight, man. You got it. Hold on. Hold on.
While in this video taken by someone on board, it's hard to see exactly what's happening. You can hear the urgency. While Captain John controlled the large boat to get close to the man without hitting him, he credits other crew members with getting the man safely on board and getting him dry clothes and warming blankets before giving the man to Seattle fire crews who brought him to the hospital.
Probably exhaustion, hypothermia. He was very cold when we got him out of the water.
Captain John says the man was alone. The sun was going down, and he was too far for people to see him from the ferry dock as he struggled in the windy weather.
I think it would have been unlikely that he would have survived if we hadn't been there. I really was just sort of doing my job. I think the special thing was just I happened to notice something was wrong in my gut, and thankful that we happened to be in the right place at the right time.
That was Connor Board reporting in Seattle. Turning to Housing Watch, a recent study by Bankrate found nearly half of homeowners want mortgage rates much lower before purchasing a new home. Apple Valley News Now's Lucy Lobdell looks at how current rates are impacting home sales.
It's part of the American dream, owning a home. But it's a dream that has recently been unreachable for many as inflation rates hit a 23-year high.
High mortgage rates and high home prices have really deferred that dream for a lot of Americans. It's just really hard to buy a home right now, especially for first-time buyers.
Jeff Ostrowski is an analyst at Bankrate. They recently conducted a survey with over 1,000 current homeowners and found 47% say they need to see mortgage rates fall below 5% for them to be comfortable purchasing a new home this year. 38% say they want to see those rates at less than 4%. But current rates are much higher than that. According to Freddie Mac, as of last week, a 30-year fixed mortgage rate was 6.78%.
The expectations among Americans aren't really in line with the mortgage rate reality.
The high rates could be turning away potential buyers. Existing home sales slipped in June to 5.4%, according to the National Association of Realtors. While sales are down, prices are up. The median home sale price in June was $426,900. That's the second straight month prices have reached an all-time high.
All those homeowners who locked in their 3% mortgage rates during the pandemic are in no hurry to get another mortgage at 7%, and that's really frozen the housing market.
The good news is many economists predict the Federal Reserve will drop interest rates in September, but Ostrowski says the mortgage market will likely dip before the Fed acts. Lucy Lobdell, Apple Valley News Now.
Lucy, we appreciate that. Well, as we enter the start of election season, one thing that voters could set and see on their ballots is Initiative 2117. The initiative is to repeal carbon cap and invest program measures. Let's Go Washington held an event in Richland in honor of the initiative to be able to give people a taste of what it's all about by cutting down gas prices for 2 hours to reflect the average gas price per gallon. Apple Valley News Now spoke with a spokesperson for Let's Go Washington to find out what the initiative covers.
It's repealing the hidden gas tax, which is what we did here today with 2117, allowing people to opt out of the state-run long-term care program, which takes 0.58% out of every paycheck that you get. It's repealing the capital gains income tax, and then it's protecting natural gas and energy choice for people across the state. The deadline to vote is November the 5th at 8 p.m.
Coming up next on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6:30, we bring you some news about the Olympics and why there are concerns about the water. Plus, Tiffany Savona will return. Are we going to see any more rain in the next, 24 hours? She'll detail it all out for you when we come on back.
Josh Colbert, First Alert Weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is teeing up for the Epson Tour Road to the LPGA Tournament with an exciting round of the $100,000 Go for the Green giveaway. Win up to $5,000 in cash and prizes every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in August. Play with your club wildcard to earn entries every day. Then multiply them up to 10 times on Mondays. Then Saturday, September 7th, 3 lucky players will putt to win up to $10,000 cash. Wild Horse Resort and Casino, Pendleton.
I have worked with Senator Curtis King for the past 2 years, and I know how much he cares about the constituents in his district. He is well respected by both parties. He is results-oriented, and he works very hard for the district.
We got to elect Curtis King. He has a proven record. We're very lucky to have him as a representative in the Senate.
There is no better candidate for the job than Senator Curtis King.
I'm Senator Curtis King, and I'd appreciate your support. Thank you.
Welcome to Premier Woodworks, your premier source for custom cabinetry and full-service interior design. Our custom designs are brought to life with 3D images to help you visualize the final result. Our high-quality cabinetry is crafted with care and attention to detail. From kitchen and bath design to remodel project management, we're here to make your dream space a reality. Premier Woodworks, located at 109 North Washington Street in Kennewick.
Farming at any scale is often about using what you have at hand to get the job done. Life definitely gets a little easier and more enjoyable when you have the right tools. It's important to me to be a good and reliable farmer, and that means taking care of the environment too. I want to see the valley continue to thrive and provide food long into the future. I just love what I do, and I wake up every day thankful to provide healthy, local food to my community.
Stop by today and feel the power of Pingree.
Drive into summer with a Honda CR-V and Accord. Your fun-to-drive, weekend getaway vehicles. From Honda, the 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. So act now to get an offer you'll love. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into the Honda Summer Event.
I'm Jared Sessler, a Navy veteran, job creator, candidate for Congress, and I approve this message. It was a great honor to receive President Trump's endorsement, and unlike my opponent Dan Newhouse, who joined Democrats to impeach President Trump, I'll be a strong ally for the MAGA agenda. But an even greater honor would be to earn your support. I took an oath to this country when I began my military service, and I kept it. And I'm asking for your vote so I can take that oath once more and serve in Congress as the conservative we deserve.
Welcome back, everybody. Triathlon training was canceled one more time today over the quality of water of the Seine River. But Olympic organizers say they are confident races will go ahead as planned. Melissa Bell has more from Paris.
Uncertainty and worry. Triathlon swimming training sessions cancelled 2 days in a row at the Paris Olympics on account of the poor water quality levels of the River Seine, after the heavy rain that drenched Friday's opening ceremony. The gamble to make the Seine swimmable for the Olympics was always a big one, with more than $1.5 billion spent trying to clean a river in which swimming had been illegal for more than a century. City Mayor Anne Hidalgo even went for a dip earlier this month to show the world what had been achieved. I decided to do the same and see it for myself.
It's actually really not as smelly as I thought it would be, and feels not quite clean, but certainly swimmable.
The mayor later told me that cleaning the Seine was about much more than just the Olympics.
Clean the Seine is for the
our generation and next generation live with the nature.
As for the games, planners were counting on dry weather to help. But after the weekend rain, it's a race against time, with the men's triathlon scheduled for Tuesday and the women's for Wednesday. Not a problem, said the Deputy Mayor for Sports when I spoke to him earlier this month.
We don't work on the plan B because we have contingency days, so we are able to move the competition for several days. So we will be able to make the competition in the river. Don't worry about it.
But in an interview with CNN's Amanda Davies, the head of World Triathlon sounded slightly more ominous.
In the worst scenario, at the very end, if it's needed, this is in our rules and regulations, we will convert it in duathlon, that is run, cycling, and run again.
While some athletes CNN has spoken to are worried, others, like Bermuda's first ever Olympic champion Flora Duffy, remain upbeat.
I know that there's a lot of protocols in place to ensure that we have proper water quality so that we can race a triathlon come race day. So for me, I'm confident that we will be able to swim.
With a hot and sunny weather forecast on the horizon, organizers are hoping once again that the triathlon events will go ahead as planned, with fingers firmly crossed.
And that was Melissa Bell reporting from Paris.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Good evening. Hope everyone had a good start to the new work week. It's nice to see rain actually falling from the sky. It's been a while since we've seen measurable rain. In fact, the last time we saw measurable rain in many locations, which is defined as 1/100th of an inch or more, was back in early June for the Tri-Cities. So pretty remarkable. It's been very dry across the region. It's typically dry this time of year. It's just drier than average. We do have some scattered showers out there, a lot of the activity along the Blue Mountains at this time, and any rain moving through, it is extremely light out there, so you may not even need the umbrella. We do have a few showers moving through Benton City. This will be headed toward Tri-Cities. A little bit of light rain impacting Hanford and also areas just to the south and east of Yakima, so more rain along I-82 there. This will be headed toward Prosser very shortly, and across the foothills of the Blues, Walla Walla currently dry, Pendleton dry, some light rain to the south and east of you and southern Umatilla County. That's good news. That's where the fires are burning, so any rain is good rain, albeit it is on the light side. At least the rain has cooled things down. It's also cleared out the air. Yakima, look at this picture. This is incredibly different from just what we saw last week, last Friday, in fact, when the air quality was poor. Now we have good air quality thanks to the rain, thanks to the temperatures cooling off, but it's not going to last because we do have an air quality alert in effect for the Yakima Valley, including Yakima County, until further notice, because once again tomorrow, the smoke from the wildfires will likely settle close to the ground, resulting in that haze and poor air quality once again. But enjoy the good air quality while we have it. Enjoy the 70s and 80s during dinner time. Wow, what a change from this past weekend. 74 right now in Yakima, 81 in Toppenish, it's 75 in Prosser, 82 in the Tri-Cities, 74 in Walla Walla. So if it's not raining where you are, you may want to take that walk this evening with the family, or maybe take that jog if you've been waiting to work out. Winds are out of the west, primarily southwest, anywhere between 10 and about 25 miles per hour. It is a breezy evening, and the wind will stay elevated overnight tonight, and we can't rule out a few spotty showers here and there. Nothing widespread. Anything that develops will be very scattered, and by tomorrow morning, temperatures will have dropped into the low and middle 60s. So it will be a pretty mild evening, a breezy evening, damp at times. Tomorrow morning, I think we're done with the rain everywhere. The exception maybe in Walla Walla and Pendleton, where there may be a stray shower still lingering tomorrow morning. The rest of us will just start off cloudy, and then by lunchtime, you'll start to see more breaks in the clouds. By the evening commute tomorrow, we'll look at more sunshine, increasing sunshine, I should say, as temperatures climb into the mid to upper 80s. Not bad considering our Average high this time of year in the 90s. So here's the weather pattern that's going to be setting up. Tomorrow, this upper low that's bringing us the rain this evening moves east. So conditions improve. We dry out. Wednesday, that ridge of high pressure across the Four Corners builds in from the south and intensifies as we round out the work week. So we'll see a quick warm up. The triple-digit temps return starting Thursday. And then we could see near record highs Friday and Saturday for Tri-Cities, back around 105, 104. Yakima 84, hazy, smoky tomorrow, breezy at times, 90 Wednesday, 98 Thursday, back into the triple digits Friday. Walla Walla, slight chance for a spotty shower in the morning. Otherwise, we'll see more sun in the afternoon. 93 Wednesday, 100 on Thursday, which is August 1st. 86 in Hermiston tomorrow, 92 Wednesday. Back in the triple digits starting Thursday, lasting into the following week. Austin?
All right, Tiffany, thank you. We will be right back with a health alert for those living in and around Selah.
I have worked with Senator Curtis King for the past 2 years, and I know how much he cares about the constituents in his district. He is well respected by both parties. He is results-oriented, and he works very hard for the district.
We got to elect Curtis King. He has a proven record. We're very lucky to have him as a representative in the Senate.
There is no better candidate for the job than Senator Curtis King.
I'm Senator Curtis King, and I'd appreciate your support. Thank you.
Look around. All possible Triple Play customers are perfectly represented right now.
Wait, really?
There's the family, the group of adult friends, kids on their school trip,
and the first date couple, and the grandparents with their grandkids.
It's just too perfect. I knew it. They're shooting a commercial.
I thought we were better than that.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including go-karts, mini golf, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
We just thought...
If it's hidden, you might get bitten.
Hi, I'm Scott McGilvery. I know what bath remodels should cost because I've done hundreds of them. I use Bathfitter in my investment properties because I know it'll be worth every penny and then some. After 40 years and over 2 million baths, they're accountable for everything from design to manufacturing to installation, all backed by a lifetime warranty. If you want a bath remodel you can trust with your money, it just fits. Bathfitter. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
At Fred's, not only do we guarantee the best prices, we prove it. Our live price card keeps things transparent, showing you real-time prices. No gimmicks, just the best prices on in-stock, get-it-today inventory. And when it comes to beating the big box stores, our prices aren't just competitive, they're unbeatable. Check out how we stack up. Whether it's this amazing new fridge or this energy-efficient dishwasher, Fred's prices are always the best. At Fred's, we sell appliances, only appliances.
Adelante. At last, we can finally have someone who understands us in the state Senate. Maria Beltran understands us because Maria is from Yakima. The daughter of immigrant parents, she's lived the challenges in our community. She'll fight for us hardworking people, so there's more work with better pay. Maria Beltran, so finally the state Senate will have a fighter for Yakima and for us. Maria Beltran, adelante.
If you think a little change in dinner plans would bother Dee Dee,
then you'd be wrong. Let's roll, guys. Good. Hey, split up.
yep, when it comes to dining out, Dee Dee knows how to roll. From all you can eat to the best burger this side of Mount Adams, Mexican food, pizza, or Asian fusion, it's always fine at Legends. Legends Casino Hotel, because fun is how we roll.
Newscasts anytime with Apple Valley Plus on Roku, Apple Fire, and smart TVs.
Back now with a health alert. Test results from Yakima Health District's harmful algae surveillance program is showing a harmful algae bloom present at the Elton Pond. That's in East Selah, just off of Interstate Highway 182. Now, the test, or I-82, I should say, the test results indicate that the pond exceeded the recreational limit of a potent liver toxin. The Yakima Health District has added warning signs around the pond to notify individuals of the toxic algae and that the pond is unsafe for people and pets. Further testing of the pond will be conducted weekly. Apple Valley News Now's Restaurant Showdown is looking for the best in our area. We started just about 3 weeks ago with 64 restaurants, and after 3 rounds, more than 5,000 votes, only 8 restaurants remain. To vote for your top 4 restaurants, you can use the QR code on your screen or just go to our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Be sure to enter to win for a $25 gift card from STCU. Tiffany will have a final look at your forecast next.
There was a time when you could get a complete meal for just $5, but you gotta go way back. Well, just a Tuesday. Yes, Tuesdays at A&W, single Papa Burger combos complete with fries and a root beer cost just $5. This all-time great deal is available Tuesdays only at A&W.
I learned the value of hard work right here in these fields as my immigrant parents pick crops. I graduated from Yakima Valley College and Gonzaga, worked for Congress and the state legislature. Now I'm running for state senate because we need someone who will fight for Central Washington. We're losing good paying jobs and warehouses are closing. I'm Maria Beltran, and I ask for your vote because our best days are ahead of us.
Paid for by friends Maria Beltran.
Do you like this one? I think this is my favorite. Okay. Hun, what do you think of this one?
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
Wow, is this going to be ready in time for the baby?
Absolutely. From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower update.
You're all looking for something new.
New?
At US Cellular, new and current customers can get the new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 or Z Fold 6 on us.
I usually just try out a new look, but that sounds lit.
I heard their cameras have new Galaxy AI features.
Have what?
Galaxy AI.
Gonna get one now.
I'm fine.
New and current customers get the new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 or Z Fold 6 on us. US Cellular, built for us.
Tiffany Smiley is not who she says she is.
Tiffany Smiley started a PAC claiming to raise money to support conservative candidates, but contributions were funneled to pay off her own $1 million campaign debt.
Of the almost $800,000 she raised, only $24,800 went to candidates. Instead, Tiffany used the money on luxury travel and to try to pay off her massive debt.
Tiffany Smiley deceived her donors. Don't let her deceive you.
I'm Dan Newhouse, and I approve this message.
July is Ultraviolet Safety Month. Protect your skin from harmful UV rays by wearing sun protective clothing. There's more information at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
KFC's fan favorite country fried steak is just $5.99 every Wednesday. It's a complete meal with your favorite sides. Best of all, it's just $5.99. Country fried steak, $5.99 Wednesdays only at KFC.
Jessica Jalol and Jules Sperling. Good Morning Northwest, weekdays on your side.
Before we say goodnight, let's check in with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. Hey there.
Good evening, Austin. And the showers could linger on and off through the evening and even overnight hours before ending by tomorrow morning. So you can leave the rain gear at home tomorrow in Yakima. It will be a bit on the hazy side thanks to wildfire smoke. 84. Tri-Cities, we will see morning clouds giving way to more afternoon sunshine. 87. Walla Walla, maybe a shower in the morning. Chances are low. And then we're up into the middle 80s with more sunshine by 5. And we're looking at a big warm up ahead thanks to high pressure. 93 on Wednesday. Triple digits return Thursday for the start of August, and we could be near record levels Friday and Saturday. Yakima a bit hazy due to that wildfire smoke tomorrow, so enjoy the break today. 90 Wednesday, 98 on Thursday, and we have triple digits returning Friday and Saturday. Same for Walla Walla and Hermiston. Big warm up on the way, back into the triple digits by the end of the week, and those continue into the upcoming weekend. Austin?
Tiffany, thank you for filling in for Stacy, and thank you for joining us. We'll be back at 11. I'm Austin Breed, hoping your news is good news.